Update 8 has finally been solved, and Anime Vanguards is almost 200%, 100%, 1000% going to make a comeback with this duo of updates. And I'm going to be explaining why it's going to be insanely good and why this is an update worth glazing, because a lot of the problems that we hated with the previous updates are going to be fixed with update 7.5 and update 8. So this is extremely exciting. By the way, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are going to be speedrunning 100k subscribers, and by subscribing before we get to 100k subs, you're going to be part of the OG sub of AB Plays. And also, we're gonna do a special event for 100k subs, maybe do a giveaway or something like that. And yeah, let's move on. Okay, so recently I haven't really been making that much good videos for Anime Vanguards, but now I think there's a lot of good news to talk about. Now, first and foremost, Update 7 was a pretty good Okay, I want to say Update 7 is a decent update in theory, but there were several things that I think were too annoying with Update 7. And I think several YouTubers explained this very nicely. Nag and also HW5567, I believe is his name on YouTube. I'm subbed to him. I just forgot his main name or his name. But they both talked about Anime Vanguards Update 7, saying that it's an annoying grind. And it's an annoying update, and I think Update 7 in theory was a great update, but there was a lot of annoying things that was in it. The modifiers themselves, the units not being up to par because they're not really that good. Like, they are good, but why would I use these units when I could just use Songjinwoo Vanguard? They're that level good, you know, to where Songjinwoo Vanguard is so ahead of them that those units in AOT are just not worth using. Like, I would probably never use it. I'll probably just use my team where I use Songjinwoo Vanguard, Gogeta, and Kaguya Monarch, 2 farms, and then maybe Armin. That's probably going to be how my team looks most of the time. So it's been really bad because, you know, power creep has just not moved at all. So these are things that they are going to be addressing moving with update 7.5 and update 8. And this is also great because update 7.5 and update 8 has characters that I do think they need to do justice. These are some of the most highly requested characters ever in Anime Vanguards, but not just in Anime Vanguards. They're also the most highly requested characters for any tower defense game on Roblox, which is Escanor for 7.5, and for update 8, we're officially going to be getting Griffith, Guts, and any, you know, famous Berserk unit that we might be able to get in update 8. So that's very good. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is also very good is because previously, I would probably be worried that these units might not be good because these units, you know, they're going to be unique. AV is going to focus too much on making them unique, and they're not going to be as overpowered as, for example, Yuhabar, Songjinwoo Vanguard. But now, with these recent tweets and sub-announcements, and also FISF confirming in CC chat that there's going to be an example of a blatant power creep in update 7.5, I'm starting to believe that these units will be done justice, not just in how cool or how they work, but also in how overpowered they're gonna be. Because a unit can be cool, but if it's not overpowered, people still won't like that unit, right? That's just how tower defense game brain works. You know, that's just how tower defense game logic is. If a unit is cool, but it's not as overpowered as this, you know, other unit that's super simple, then people will still want to use that simple unit that's more overpowered. So they can still make these units unique and cool, but they have to make them really overpowered. And they will do that thanks to the recent sub announcements and, you know, the complaints that have been piling up. And it does make sense because in update 8, you know, it would be kind of crazy if Yuhaba is still the top 1 secret unit in update 8, which is a unit that when the time update 8 releases would probably been out for like half a year, because I think update 8 will take about a month more to release. And yeah, hopefully we see, you know, Guts and maybe Griffith overpower Yuhaba, because it would low-key be kind of crazy if, again, Yuhaba, a unit that released nearly half a year ago, by the time update 8 releases, is still more powerful than update 8 units, you know? So hopefully we start to see really good, strong, worth putting units in my team in update 8 and also in update 7.5. In update 7.5, I'm not really as excited with it. I am excited, but not as excited because of Escanor. And Escanor is going to be a Vanguard unit, which means he's going to be a 0.004% unit, which I'm just never going to be excited for one of those grinds. I'm just never gonna be excited for a 0.005% unit. I'm sorry. I just never will be excited for them because they're too rare. For most people, they're too rare. And somebody did the math on this. You need approximately 110 hours of grinding in order to get the pity for a Vanguard unit. Now, if you're gonna do AFK, it will take like 3 times as long. So you would have to literally be in AFK chamber for like 10 days or more than that to be able to get the pity, which is absolutely bonkers if you think about it. And I will never be excited for Escanor because he is a Vanguard unit unless they make Vanguards, much easier to obtain. I know that there's a pity, but even with the pity, it's 110 hours. I'll never be excited for 7.5. But with update 8, it's a different thing because it genuinely is very exciting to see a unit that I will probably be able to easily get and a unit that I will probably be able to obtain without spending like 100 hours. But hey, I think with all that being said, Anime Vanguards is definitely going to be making a comeback with update 7.5 and update 8, provided that they add all these changes and, all the other things that we have been requesting. I think Anime Vanguards is primed and ready for the perfect comeback for the millionth time, or actually just for the, I think, third time. This is going to be their second time to make a comeback. And I think this is the perfect time and it probably will happen. So yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.